Who's the wealthiest person in your neighborhood? Nope, not that guy with the Rolex. Not the influencer posing with rented sports cars. Think smaller, way smaller. Like the quiet librarian who secretly owns 6 rental properties. The gym teacher who retired at 45 to surf in Costa Rica. The barista who maxes out her IRA and vacations in Bali. Surprised? Don't be. Real wealth isn't loud, it's invisible. It's the freedom to work because you want to, not because you have to. It's the peace of mind when your car breaks down and you just fix it. No panic, no debt, just done. But here's the kicker. These people aren't geniuses. They're not lucky. They just know the rules most of us ignore. Rules like spending less on flashy stuff means investing more in freedom. Time is their secret weapon. No TikTok trends. And no, they're not born with business degrees. Stick around. By the end of this video, you'll know why your neighbor's 15-year-old Honda is the ultimate power move. Let's go. Okay, now that we've busted the myth that wealth equals flashy cars and private jets, let's dig into the real lies you've been fed. Because somewhere between TikTok finance gurus and your uncle's hot stock tips, the truth got buried. Let's bring it back to life. Myth. Wealthy people never stress over money. Reality. They stress, just not about the same things. While you're agonizing over a $3 coffee, they're losing sleep over 0.1% management fees in their investment portfolio. Why? Because small leaks sink big ships. Myth. You need a huge salary to build wealth. Reality. The math doesn't lie. A teacher earning $45K who saves $20K, or a finance bro who earns $150K and blows it all on crypto and kombucha on tap. It's not what you make, it's what you keep. Myth. Debt is always evil. Reality. Rich people love debt. The right kind. Think mortgages for rental properties or low-interest loans to grow businesses. Bad debt? That's the stuff funding your cousin's jet ski and 72-month car loan. Myth. Wealth demands complicated strategies. Reality. The richest folks keep it stupid simple. Index funds. Automatic savings. Avoiding impulse buys. No PhD in finance required. Just discipline and a refusal to chase shiny objects. Myth. You have to sacrifice everything you love. Reality. Wealthy people still enjoy life. They're just picky. They'll splurge on a quality mattress. Hello, sleep. But skip the designer handbag. Priorities higher than FOMO. See the pattern? Real wealth isn't about grand gestures. It's about tiny, daily choices that add up to something life-changing. Ready to steal those habits? Let's get tactical. Alright, let's go to the good stuff. The daily habits wealthy people swear by. And no, we are not going to talk about wake up at 4 a.m. nonsense. These are the real rituals that turn pocket change into generational wealth. Habit 1. They treat time like a non-renewable resource. You know how most of us binge Netflix or doom scroll? Wealthy people batch their time like it's a limited edition sneaker drop. Example. The freelance designer who blocks 2 hours every morning for deep work. No emails, no TikTok, just profit. They don't multitask, and guess what? They still have time for Netflix. Habit 2. They're obsessed with invisible education. While everyone else is arguing about Bitcoin, they're quietly devouring books like The Psychology of Money or podcasts about tax loopholes. Not to sound like your mom, but knowledge is power. The barista studying real estate investing during her breaks? She's not making coffee forever. Habit 3. They outsource their weaknesses. Wealthy people don't DIY everything. Hate taxes? Hire an accountant. Terrible at negotiating? Pay a coach. They'd rather spend $100 to save $1,000. Meanwhile, the rest of us are Googling how to do own plumbing at 2 a.m. Habit 4. They practice strategic scarcity. No, they're not hoarding toilet paper. They're artificially limiting choices to avoid decision fatigue. Example. The millionaire who wears the same 3 outfits daily, less time picking clothes, equals more time picking stocks. Habit 5. They turn complaints into cash. Rich people see problems as side hustles. Your neighbor whining about mowing his lawn? The wealthy guy down the street started a $50 month lawn care subscription. Annoyed by slow Wi-Fi? Someone stealing mesh routers on Facebook Marketplace. Grumbling pays, if you're smart about it. These habits aren't glamorous, but they're game changers. And guess what? You can start today. No MBA required. Just a willingness to swap excuses for action. Up next, the mindset shifts that make all this stick. Alright, let's talk about the real secret sauce. The mindset shifts that turn these habits into lifelong wealth. Because even if you do everything right, your brain can still sabotage you. Let's rewire it. Shift 1. Wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. Rich people don't obsess over quick wins. They're the ones planting apple trees knowing they'll never taste the fruit. Example. The blogger who writes for 5 years before monetizing. The investor who holds stocks through crashes. Boring? Maybe. But boring builds empires. Shift 2. Enough is a superpower. While everyone's chasing more, wealthy people define enough and stick to it. They'll save the raise, not upgrade their lifestyle. That bonus? It funds a rental property, not a Rolex. They're immune to keeping up because they're too busy outpacing. Shift 3. Failure is just data. Rich people don't cry over lost money. They dissect it. Bad investment? What did I learn? Side hustle flopped? What's next? They treat failure like a science experiment, not a funeral. Now, if you're thinking, but how do I actually think like this? Good news. You don't need a Tony Robbins seminar. Start small. Write one money goal and one fear on a post-it. Read it daily. Watch your brain slowly rewire itself. Before we go any further, make sure to subscribe and I'll make sure to keep making money make sense. Oh, and up next, the sneaky traps that derail even the smartest people. Trust me, you'll want to see this. Avoid these and you'll halfway to winning the money game. Trap 1. The someday syndrome. I'll start saving when I earn more. I'll invest after I pay off debt. Sound familiar? Wealthy people know someday is a code for never. They start now, even if it's at $10 a week, because $10 today beats $100 tomorrow. Trap 2. The comparison black hole. Scrolling through Instagram's fake rich aesthetic? Big mistake. Rich people don't care if their kitchen looks like a Pinterest fail. They're too busy laughing at their stock dividends. Trap 3. The shiny object addiction. NFTs. Crypto. AI. FOMO is a wealth killer. Rich people stick to what works. Boring index funds, real estate, and businesses they understand. No FOMO, just slow, steady growth. Trap 4. Ignoring the boring stuff. Insurance. Emergency funds. Tax strategies. Yawn? Maybe. But wealthy people treat these like oxygen. Invisible, but essential. Meanwhile, others are busy buying jet skis and praying nothing breaks. Here's the good news. You don't have to be perfect, just aware. And if you nodded along to any of these traps, smash that subscribe button. And now it's time to reveal the exact steps to steal the Wealthy Playbook. Let's turn oops into aha. No jargon, no guilt trips. Just steps you can start today. Start with your why on steroids. Forget vague goals like be rich. Get specific. What does wealth actually mean to you? Is it quitting your 9 to 5 to volunteer? Retiring early to travel with your kids? Write it down. Tape it to your mirror. Wealthy people don't chase money. They chase freedom, and clarity is their compass. Next, play money detective. Track every dollar for 1 week. Not to shame yourself, but to spot patterns. The daily $4 latte? Not a problem. The $200 you spent on mystery Amazon boxes last month? Now we're talking. Wealth isn't built by cutting joy. It's built by redirecting leaks into rivers. Then, build a wealth autopilot. Automate your savings like your life depends on it, because it kinda does. Set up a direct deposit that funnels 10% of your paycheck into a separate account. Let time and compound interest throw your retirement party. After that, turn scarcity into strategy. Got a raise? A bonus? A tax refund? Pretend it doesn't exist. Redirect it immediately to investments or debt. Wealthy people don't treat themselves with cash windfalls. They treat their future selves. That $500 bonus could be $5,000 in a few years. Your future self will send you a thank you note. Finally, embrace the 1% better rule. You don't need to overhaul your life overnight. Read one finance article this week. Cancel one unused subscription. Negotiate one bill. Small wins snowball. The barista studying stocks during her break, the teacher buying EFTs instead of fast fashion, they started with 1%. And here's the truth. Wealth isn't about luck, genius, or secret handshakes. It's about choices so boring, they're revolutionary. The rich person you know isn't the one flapping a designer bag. It's the one who's free. Free to quit a job that drains them. Free to fix a car without panic. Free to say no to trends and yes to peace of mind. Your homework? Start small. Cancel one subscription. Track 1 week of spending. Read one article. Wealth isn't built in grand gestures. Drop a comment. Team, I'll skip the latte? Or team, I'll invest the latte money? Smash subscribe if you're ready for more truth bombs. Bye!